welcome to the weekend live stream. Nice to see all of you guys. So let's see what we have today. Yeah, other than some red candles, a lot of drama, I think, right today. After a very long candle toward the upside, we start to see some red color, and the FOMO starts, right? So we're gonna see what's gonna happen, and we're gonna dive deep, very deep, in every coin today for the altcoin. Now, the deep analysis for Bitcoin has been given. If you have realized today, I didn't made any micro level in the deep analysis. It was focused on the macro level and of course on the all-time history, but we're gonna dive a little bit inside it today to see what it might happen. First, let me welcome all of you. Welcome Ted, welcome, and welcome Dev. Hello KG. I wonder why FET underperforming. I already saw it. Yes. No worries, no worries. Still, there is a potential, knowing that yes, there is invalidation for the bullish scenario only for FET, but there is another scenario unfolding for the bullish. No worries, but we're gonna see this. Aladdin, welcome, man, welcome. You're very welcome. Um, FET, yes, definitely. It is the second on the list. Jarek, legend. Could you analyze AR wave? Okay, let's put this. I think I'm gonna unpin my message because some of your messages were TG. Sorry, your first comment was covered by my pin message. Hi KG, hope you're doing fine. Looking forward for the live session, as FET will certainly be on the list. Yes, definitely FET is on the list, and you're very welcome, buddy. Okay, all right. Yes, Jarek asking for AR. We're gonna see what is it. AR wave. Okay, weave or wave. I'm not sure. I'm gonna write it exactly as you did. So if there is something wrong, please write it again. There is ONDO. Yes, ONDO is one of our coins that we analyze for this channel. So we're gonna see ONDO. Of course, we have our main list, guys. Yeah, main list first, and then we start with the special request. Solana is already in the main list. FET as well. Afternoon, Charles Perez. Hello, HPKA. Hi. Gaming. Panala 3 a.m. Okay, obviously it is gaming until 3 a.m. Very nice, but it is in Spanish, I think. Welcome to the live stream. And MT JASMY, yeah, your lovely coin. JASMY, we're gonna see this. GRAR. Al, hi. Nice to see all of you guys. So let's start. Let's start with Bitcoin. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, so Bitcoin is still very corrective, guys. I would say we mentioned it's not my scary position. It's not my scary area. Not yet. We're still looking for the blue box, okay? This is my scaring area here, okay? This is the most, I would say, a risky area that we have to be very attentive and looking at it like very with open eyes, because guys, the things as we show in the deep analysis today, of course, you can go back. It was very, I would say, like, I tried my best to explain it in a very good way to bring, of course, the message educatively, of course, and at the same time to show why we think that this area is very risky and to be watched. So basically, anyway, I'm still looking at this triangle right now after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we finished a wave 3 because you have a big wave 1, 2 here, ABC. Okay, so this big wave 2, as you can see right now, the wave 2 in time is very long. Yeah, so this is not a 1, 2, guys. Okay, so this is a 3 waves. So it is a part of a bigger correction, ABC. Okay, for this wave 2, meaning it took a longer time, of course, to unfold this bullish scenario. And currently, this might be even the stars. Nobody knows. Okay, so I know that it looks like triangle and it might move up, but it can be also a W. Okay, so it can be a W. You might get an X. You might, I prefer even like the X is a little bit higher, and X, and then a wave Y, let's say zigzag. hitting the 0.23 and then moving toward the upside, because as you have seen here, when we take the fib levels from this wave 2 to the wave 3, even with this triangle right now, so far, we did not reach the 0.23 yet, okay? And that brings, of course, a question mark if this is really, first, if this is really the wave 2 here, or something else is unfolding here. But basically, I mean, the count is very clear. 1, 2, you have a wave 3, you have a wave 4, very sideways, obviously, and you have a wave 5, right? Where your wave 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So nothing so complicated here to say that we are probably mistaken with the count of this wave 4, okay? It's very clear, 1, 2, 3, 4 sideways, and 5, okay, without invalidation. So perfect impulse, I would say, and then you need to cover this 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, okay? So this is what I'm expecting. Now, as I mentioned, 0.23 not taken yet, so we have to keep in mind that maybe we're gonna get, of course, an X a little bit higher, can be even getting new highs, and then moving for a Y, and then moving for a final wave 5, okay? So this is what I'm expecting on the micro level, guys, okay? For the next week, probably we might not simply continue towards the upside just like that. Yeah, I mean, it's very easy, right? It's very easy. Just, yeah, we continue bullish and just press this green button and that's it, right? So it might be, of course, playing a little bit of psychology, hitting this fib level and then continue for higher. Dominance, Bitcoin dominance, as we mentioned also in the deep analysis today, that I still see one more high. Okay, despite that this might be looking like here, kind of like a finished internally, but I see that this is a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is how I see it, guys. Honestly, I still see one more high, and this high here, once it unfolds, it might be this move on the 2 hours chart, okay? It might be this move, okay? And in confluence. And both might finish in this level, which is very risky. And also Bitcoin dominance might, of course, move towards the downside and like finding a top. And then continuation for lower, right? Now for lower Y, of course, we explained on the daily. Today in the deep analysis again, I'm just gonna explain it just very fast because you might have this big expanding flat A, where you have a corrective wave A here, you have a W, X, and a Y, wave B finishing exactly in the blue zone as we mentioned, the risk zone, in confluence, 1.38, 1.23, and then moving for a bear market wave 2, which is your wave C. Now what is beautiful in this thing, I know it is red, it's gonna be long, but if you take a look at it, this is your bear market. This is your correction, expanding flat, which is taking new highs and just having one leg toward the downside and start a new bull run, which is, I consider it perfect scenario for bear market, right? Despite that it might goes down, of course, to the 70 or even 64, even can be a little bit lower. I am expecting even to find some struggle with this block here, which is a very strong hold, I would say support. It might go to the 60s, guys, and then move toward the upside later on. So I still find it very easy bear market, honestly. If we compare it, I'm comparing on the history, of course, yeah. And historically, of course, we saw a lot of worse. If we go back to the history, and here we go, you see something. This is nothing in comparison, right? This is even so much bigger. This is also much bigger. So if we're gonna get this as a bear market to start to unfold something for much more higher, that would be awesome, right? It's a new bull run there. And this might be very, very impulsive because this is your wave 3 of 3. Yeah, and we already explained it also on the deep analysis. I'm not gonna take so much long time on Bitcoin. We had a lot of information on this channel for Bitcoin. So, yep, that's it for Bitcoin. Let's start with the altcoins. and starting with FET, which is very dramatic with FET. I don't know what's going on. By the way, it is the only coin that it has invalidated the bull run here. Okay, it's the only one. Just to mention to you guys, everything is still hanging on. SUI still on. Render still there. Ethereum still perfect. Injective even much nicer. Solana, yeah, not so much, but still hanging on. Yeah, XRP, okay, we can. It's in the moon. Okay, so basically everything is holding on. So don't get confused that FET is moving very down, that the whole altcoins are like outperforming. If you remember, in the last live streams that I made before this jump toward the upside, if you remember, because I want to prepare you that there is a bull run starting there. If you remember that I stopped on FET there and I told you, okay, be careful from the performance of FET. It doesn't look nice. You can go back, of course, to that live stream. You can find it there. And that because, of course, of the shoppiness that we have here. Yeah. And I was like not convinced about it. Right. And it has finished somehow a wave 5, which is here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I consider this like ABC, guys. Finished. Okay. So therefore, we're going to remove this counting here. That is no 3, 4, 5. That is only even this 1, 2 is out. That is simply because why I'm doing this? Because of course, if we are here in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, your wave 4 interfered with the zone 1. Just to explain you why. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, wave 4, boom. A very complex. And even I'm not sure I'm gonna dive inside it again. Today I mentioned in the Discord that this start of this this structure, even it doesn't look impulsive, knowing that it is very dramatic and bloody, I would say. But I'm gonna explain step by step. But let's finish, of course, what's going on. Then ABC here. Okay. So ABC, what does it mean right now for this scenario? So basically, what we might have here, first thing, is a diagonal. However, this diagonal is not a perfection, right? First scenario is, of course, a leading diagonal, right, that you might have here, but is not a perfection because of this. Look at the expanding somehow. So therefore, also not really convinced, yeah, but still a possibility, of course. And especially that you have zigzag wave 1, you have correction. This is your wave 2, by the way. 1, 2, you have another zigzag for wave 3, correction deep, and then ABC also as a zigzag for a wave 5. Okay, so basically, and if we take here the fib levels taken from this, you will see even a problem with the wave 5 that we took the yeah, here we go. We overshooted the 1-to-1 fib level. Therefore, if you want to consider this as diagonal, the only way to consider it is expanding diagonal. Okay, which I also don't like. Very rare case, right? Very rare case scenario, because even when having an expanding diagonal, you would like to see this kind of like that, guys, right? At least like, and very extended wave 5. Here is not the case. Therefore, what is the count, the next count? If in case we are still bullish, simply we are shifting the wave 2 here to the right side. Okay, this is my highest possibility here, that it might be unfolding, meaning kind of like expanding flat. Okay, A, B, and a C, and then moving towards the upside. It is ugly, yeah. I don't know what happened in FET, but yeah, it doesn't show something nice. Honestly, I don't know what happened to it. It's the only one it has dived so deep. I don't know if some of you know something fundamental on it. I don't know if something happened to FET specifically, because I see only FET doing this. So my highest possibility, honestly, here is a wave 2 extended, which it might be here where you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and you finish a wave F5 toward the upside here, or a wave 4 is running flat here, wave 5 finished as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very crazy structure, honestly. And then having a potential ABC here for a wave 2. Okay, so it's a big wave 2. You will tell me, of course, I'm not convinced with it. I totally understand. If you say you're not convinced, I totally understand. Because also I see that this is surprising for FET, honestly. Now on the daily, I'm expecting, at least because you have, of course, an impulse here, right? This is definitely an impulse, and that's why the direction is toward the upside. But what is going on here, we're gonna figure it out. On the daily, I'm expecting, in case we are bearish, that you have a zigzag 1-to-1 fib level, and I'm still expecting this is the minimum for FET, okay, despite what is going on in this part of this wave. Don't forget that you're still in an impulse toward the upside. Don't forget that you have a big gap until you invalidate this bullish scenario, okay? Whatever is gonna happen in this part, even if you take the low, okay, if FET is seeking after another wave to move for higher later on, at least for 1-to-1 fib level, it's fine. It's fine for me, right? Unless it invalidates this this impulse, then it's not fine. It's not fine at all. But very, very rare case that it happened, guys. Invalidation of this impulse, again, can be only in one situation. Very fundamental reason, like a huge war, like a huge economical, geopolitical tensions, and so on, or some, you know, something very horrible happening. Yeah, crypto market, I don't know, big scam or something like this can invalidate an impulse. Only this is the only way that impulses are invalidated. But in a normal price action, a little bit of tension, a little bit of news, we might see reds. Definitely, we're gonna recover. Okay, but hopefully nothing, of course, so big happens, like a big war or something like this. Then okay, everything will get invalidated. But currently, whatever is gonna happen in this area, even with a new low, okay, it's still bullish. Okay, on the daily, it's still very bullish. So on the 2 hours chart, why I'm saying this on the daily, because I'm yet even myself, I'm saying, I mean, those are the only possibilities, whether expanding diagonal, okay, or you have a kind of like 1-2 big wave 1-2, right? Like big wave 1, ABC wave 2. For me, okay, this can still be a possibility. So if you have like, let's take this wave 2, the new one, so it should be there. Here we go. And let's see the timing for it if it is applying. Maybe it makes us much more convinced. Let's see. Wave 2. Well, yeah, it's not far. It's not far. I mean, look, this is a perfection. Okay. So this is a perfection of your wave 2 here. Your wave 2 has to finish, of course, inside this blue zone, preferably. And if this is the case, I mean, everything is still fine. It can simply even hit the 0.38. And by the way, because it is an expanding flat, you might finish it in running flat, hitting the 0.38 and just simply moving toward the upside, or even just finishing the structure and moving toward the upside. Okay, running flat without like 5-wave structure, failing to take the low. Okay, failing to take the low, meaning running flat, wave 2 moving toward the upside. By the way, this is a continuation for this scenario. So therefore, don't get surprised if even it moved like very bullish again. Okay, don't get like what the hell, KG. All right. So let's dive inside this one. Horrible price here, I would say. I'm gonna show you why I'm not convinced that this is an impulse and it is very corrective. So the only possibility that you have here is of course a leading diagonal, right? Where you have zigzags. Okay, you have a zigzag here. Here it looks like an impulse, another reason, by the way, another impulse. Therefore, if this is a diagonal, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your wave 5, which is looking like a zigzag, is longer than the wave 3. Already checked, yeah? I mean, okay. Let me check it again. What is my, here we go. So if you take wave 3, wave 4, you see it has overshoot the 1-to-1 fib level, meaning the wave 5 is longer than the wave 3. I cannot consider it as leading diagonal. The other scenario that you have here is double 1, 2, right? And this is kind of like A, B, and a C running flat. Okay, let's say it is the case 1, 2, 1, 2. This is a 2 here running flat, and you're moving for a wave 3 toward the downside. Wave 3, which by the way it has the longest volume. Yeah, here we go. You see it, and funny that it is in green, but yeah, this is also a signal that there is a huge support or resistance from the bulls at the same time, but they were just simply crushed. I don't know why. Look what's going on in this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Your wave 3 is the shortest between the 1 and the 5. Not allowed, okay? And therefore, this makes it definitely a correction here. Definitely this is an A, B, C here finished, okay? Plus this part, potentially A, B, and a C, okay? Meaning, once you have a 3 waves corrective, definitely everything is simply corrective. And I believe this can be like a W, X, kind of like an X, or even the W can be even larger, somehow like this, like a W, X, and a Y. Okay, so there is a lot of problems in it. I would say as an impulse towards the downside, I don't see it really impulsive. Now those are okay, fine impulses here are good, but this is problematic. As you can see, the wave 3 in the middle is very short, the wave 5 here is longer. Yeah, so not convincing even as an impulse towards the downside. Therefore, I'm looking for higher still. Okay, I'm still looking for the high again. I might sound crazy, but I'm still looking for the high sooner or later, and that means as a running flat or as a perfect expanding flat. It doesn't matter. I'm looking still for higher because on the daily we are anyway bullish. All right, that was for FET. I hope that we made it clear what is going on into it. Yeah. Yep. So I don't know. I hope that FET comes back, and I believe that it will, guys. Okay, let's see SUI, for example. SUI is showing much more clearer and nicer price action. No micro. Okay. So what do we have here is a potential, of course, a wave 1, 2, right? Where we hit the 0.38 here as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You have wave 1 or a wave A, right? Having 3 waves for a wave B or a wave 2, I would say, already taken. With the 0.38, it depends, of course. I mean, the time was not perfect, but still fine, still close. By the way, time is not invalidation, so we don't care so much. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, wave 2 again in the orange, unfolding the wave 3 towards the upside. Now, this wave 3 that you are looking at here, 1.618, is taken from this 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we are very, very close already, and you know already we took the 1.27, right? So it's already considered as wave 3. Now internally, we see, of course, several 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right, toward the upside. The wave 5 is not finished yet. In my opinion, is not finished. Now, it can be finished maybe somewhere over there. I mean, I'm looking right now for this wave 4 for it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna just put it maybe directly here. After the wave 3, it went directly down and then finishing kind of like a wave 4 and a 5. Yeah? Can be, of course. Now, in this case, anyway, if you take the fib level for this wave 4, right, which is it is the case right now, we take it exactly from here for this wave 4 in the blue. Based on the top here, you can see that we are already inside the blue zone for wave 4. Now, this is the lowest low. Let's dive inside it much more to see what the hell. Yeah. So we have 3 waves actually toward the downside. Why? Because if you are in 1, 2, 3, you have a wave 4 interfering with the zone 1, no impulse, no bearish. Okay? Already clear. Besides that, internally is a chaos. Yeah? You can simply see it from the 1 hour chart that is already invalidated. There is no 1, 2. Now, if we dive inside it on the 15-minute chart, the chaos that I was talking about it first is 1, 2, 3. Where is your wave 4 and a 5? 1, 2, 3. Where is 4, 5 for wave 1? Moving down, 3 waves, so 3 waves, 3 waves, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Horrible wave 3, the shortest between the 1 and the 5. We are on 15-minute chart, so it's not some noise. Okay, it is not just some noise. It's 15-minute chart. It's very important, of course. It's not allowed to have such a wave 3, and therefore corrective ABC, 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 WX, and Y. Now, what you are looking at here is simply, of course, another WXY unfolding or something bigger like a WX and Y, something like this, WX, and you're looking for a wave Y. Or WX and Y, 3 ways down, 3 ways up, regular flat, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Taking the low, finishing simply a regular flat. Okay, hitting the 0.38 blue box, 0.38 fib level for a wave 4 in case it's gonna get the low, and then start the move towards the upside again. Okay, and that's why I'm saying, like, I cannot even take the 1, 2, 1, 2 because the problematic thing here that we are looking at, short wave 3, the shortest between 1 and the wave 5. Therefore, I'm still looking, of course, for higher. Yeah. Once we finish this correction, maybe one more low, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe longer time range, but I'm still looking for higher. Definitely the 1.68 is the next target, and of course we take it from there. Yep. So Masoud, hi, how you doing, man? Cyprian, nice to see you again. Hello, KG. Hello for all people in this chat. Kind from you, man. KG, if you want and if you have time, look at EGLD. Okay. Yeah, sure, buddy. We're gonna take a look. Okay. Aryo, welcome to the live stream. Love your videos, bro. Thank you, buddy. You're very welcome. I'm always glad that it helps. Aladdin, fundamental is bullish, good news. Yes, yes. So basically, I mean, I don't know fundamental, but technically we're still very bullish. Maybe because I'm in FT with all. Oh, Aladdin. Okay, yes. If that is problematic, buddy. If you are in everything, all your portfolio is in FET, that is problematic. Be careful, buddy. Always risk management. Masoud, hi KG. How we can have alts bull run if BTC is going to bear market? Oh, by the way, someone asked me this. Nice question, man. Someone today asked me this. What if Bitcoin goes for this wave B expanding flat a little bit higher and then move down? Will the altcoins continue toward the upside? A very interesting topic. And to be honest with you, it's too early to say. Yeah. What I know, if Bitcoin moves towards this blue box, altcoins will move double time. This is what I know, and they might be very bullish. And if Bitcoin start to drop down and the Bitcoin dominance with it, that might give an advantage for the altcoins to proceed. Why? Because with this bull run, if the altcoins will move double time Bitcoin, as normally we see anyway, and we see that the altcoins pass through like new highs and very close for new highs and so on, the psychology towards the altcoins might increase. Yeah, that it comes, okay, now the turns for altcoins dominance is going down and so on. It might increase, but to say this is 100% sure, well, of course, it depends on the Elliott wave again. Yeah, if we get invalidations, if we get like a short wave 3 or some broken rules. Yeah, and therefore we give the signal. Okay, be careful, guys. Yeah, so yeah, I cannot be like saying like, yes, we going. We're not moon boys, right? So it depends, of course, on the life or the real life moment of the trading. Yes, psychology. Yep. So things can just simply shift in 1 second in the market. It depends. It depends again how much traders will be much more open for altcoins. Like we have new alt season. The fundamentals as well. So yeah, I cannot really say that they will continue towards the upside, but I see of course we still have like very long moves for the altcoins. Okay, when Bitcoin moves up, they will move very double. Yeah. Why I think this, for example, SUI. Yeah, if you take a look at the daily here with SUI, I'm gonna remove everything. Just look at the chart itself. Okay, you have a wave 1 here or a wave A. Okay, and look at this move here inside the wave 1. How much impulsive it is. Now you start to launch this. You just started this this bull run or this wave 3, or if it is wave C, yeah, you just started. So I'm expecting at least this to repeat itself here. Okay, and that's why I'm still seeing a very, very high potential that we move still, of course, for higher. Okay, somehow like ABC. Now, if the things are going to turn around, of course, definitely not from here. Here we're still corrective. We still have one high. But yeah, we can be careful from something like, I would say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe finishing here after this one more high. And you might have like A, B, and a C. Yeah, having like bigger, yeah, but why? The question is why? Why are we gonna get this? I mean, why are we gonna get like a longer correction after a beautiful impulse? Yeah, like it depends, of course. But if we gonna get this, definitely we're gonna get the signal, and I'm gonna make sure to share it with you, of course, guys. Okay, but yeah, I mean, it's already, you can see that it is already pressure enough that we got for the red candles here. Very long in time, very annoying, very overlapping. So it is time. Yeah, it is time for continuation. Yep, so this is the thing. Sri Venkat, Polygon updates. Sure, buddy, with pleasure. Let's see, Polygon Matic. Okay. Aladdin, same question. If we go down impulse to 60K area, the dominance would go to 90%. We want to know your opinion. Yeah, that was my opinion. That was exactly my. If we go to 60K, I mean, you will not reach 60K in one day, right? So, altcoins, by the way, might be again very fast. Yeah. So as I mentioned here, because look at this one, the bull run might be very fast, guys. Might be very, very fast. And of course, finishing up, for example, for 5 here and for 5, and then follow Bitcoin. While Bitcoin will be starting to give the signals 1, 2, 1, 2, and then start to move toward the downside together with the alts. Yeah. So this is how sometimes they work, right? So Bitcoin might prepare a just 1-2-1-2 or big wave 1-2. Okay, don't forget that with the wave 2, this will give push for the altcoins even much higher, right? And then start the move together. Can be, nobody knows. So we're gonna see. Charles Perez, will it invalidate bullish if SUI price below 3.11? Nice question. I didn't mention, I think, the invalidation, knowing that it is there. No, it is not. Nice question. Who asked this? 1 second. Charles, nice question, buddy. Currently, we are, I would say, we are in this wave 2, let's say, or wave 4 for this one, yeah, in the orange. And that means this is your invalidation. Here we go. Invalidation of bullish. If the price dive deeper than this 3.096, that is not nice. Okay, that is invalidation. So yeah, and which is below the 0.618, which is also, yeah, a signal here. Okay, so that's for SUI. Let me continue your comments before we proceed. Following you on MEXC, bros. Let's kill it. Ario, nice to see you, man. Okay, nice that you mentioned this. By the way, guys, we are on the number 3 in the leaderboard overall traders for MEXC. I'm watching this, that's why I have it open. We were very close to number 1, by the way. I was number 2. But of course, I don't like to risk, guys. I don't want to put myself under pressure just for this. But of course, it's a very nice thing that it happened. I never knew. Suddenly, I saw the followers increasing like crazy, and I was normally it is just for Discord membership. But of course, guys, you are all welcome. You can find me there if you want. But please make sure that you change the margin settings. This is a problem. That's why also I make it only for Discord, because I can share with the people. Okay, that is a problem with MEXC. This margin settings has to be based on trader settings. Yeah, by default, they don't have it. Meaning, when I increase my margin, when you copy trade and I increase my margin, and the price goes down, let's say very fast or quick, it will hit your liquidation while I'm still in the trade and everything is fine, and I can recover myself later on and make this trade very profitable. It happened many times, unfortunately, with some copy traders, especially from our Discord channel, but we fixed it. We knew what is the problem. This was a problem, which it should be by default, yeah, based on the trader. So please, Ario, if you are watching still, make sure that you are based on trader settings, of course, because you might get liquidated sometimes. Yeah, that was sad for some members, but it's fine. Of course, we made it up. Of course, guys, we made it up. So of course, yeah, I was mentioning that the things start to increase and so on, and was what the hell? And someone from Discord told me about this leadership board. So that was really cool. It's the first time, by the way, I knew about it. I'm not a normally copy trader. I did it for you guys. So yeah, you can find me there. Make sure that you have, of course, the based on trader, and please use the affiliated link if that is, of course, okay for you. I appreciate it. It might support also the channel as well. So I'm gonna share the link for the, of course, for the MEXC. Yeah, so we're gonna see this. I'm gonna share it. I think. Let me do this now. I'm gonna share it with you. So let me log in. Give me a second. Referral. And okay. All right, found it. Here we go. All right, so here we go, guys. You can find the link here if you would like, of course, to support the channel as well. And you're new for MEXC, of course, only the new people can have this. And by the way, it's no KYC, so you can have several accounts if you want as well. I'm gonna put it also in the video description. Here we go. So MEXC. Okay, here we go. And copy trades, KG trading. KG trading. Here we go, guys. All right, you're very welcome, guys. So, I mean, everyone from MEXC are entering, so definitely I would love that my members as well for the YouTube who are always with us to also benefit from this. Okay, so basically what we have next is Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum is looking good, by the way. All right, we took a little bit time here chatting with you guys, but always is nice. But let's see the market what it's doing. So 51 for Ethereum. Let's see. Okay. Yep. So yeah, I mean, blue box. We're still looking for it. GR, you're welcome, buddy. Okay. Yep. So let's start with Ethereum. All right. Ethereum, what do we have here is, of course, a move toward the upside where A, B, and a C. Okay. Potentially can be, of course, this is your bearish scenario if you have 3 ways toward the upside. But even if you have wave C, just to make sure that we are not still yet bearish, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to count a proper wave C. Okay, and this we don't have it yet. Therefore, I'm still feeling cool despite the red, despite the drama that we are looking at here. It's fine. Everything's still fine. It's gonna move toward the upside. And by the way, even the target is not hit yet. So we have 1, 2, 3, wave 4. You need this target anyway to reach, of course, a wave 5 later on. So nothing is scary. Plus, wave 2, okay, based on time, you still need, of course, I mean, you're already in the time, but yeah, perfection would be the middle, yeah, and it can take, of course, longer time. Let's move inside it to see some hints here. So why I'm not bearish again? Because if we are in 1, 2, 3, where is your 4, 5 for wave 1? Plus 1, 2, let's say this is 1, 2, okay. Where is your wave 3? Is this one? Okay. And that is not looking nice, right? Let's say this is an impulse. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 4 invalidated, took the zone 1. So there is no really 1, 2, I would say. And this is 3 wave shape. So just by looking at this one as 3 waves, it is more than enough for me to know that we are, of course, still corrective. Okay. 3 waves starting from the top. Okay, because from the top you want to be impulsive, okay, in case we are impulsive, but this is not the case. Therefore, I'm still, of course, looking for a correction here, potentially that, okay, that I was expecting here, even like, what if we are in A, like in A, B, C, and D, and a E, but now the wave E took it, okay, therefore no triangle anymore, and this is definitely a WX and a Y. Okay, so a WX and a Y, and I believe even that the correction, yeah, the correction even kind of like starts from here. Yeah, I'm not really so much convinced with this structure here because, as you can see, like you have 3 ways up here, right? Like A, B, and a C. Could it be? I mean, yes, why not? It can be like you can have like a wave C somehow like this. Like a diagonal, can be, yes, can be possible, okay? So what if we have like A, B, and a C, and your top right now, wave 5, wave 3 is over there. And this is your wave 4, sorry, okay? What if? Other possibility is simply a very W, X, and a Y can be, of course, a potential scenario here that you might have a zigzag, okay, like a flat here, ABC, having another X, and having impulse, correction, impulse toward the downside, okay. So yeah, what if? Okay, so I'm still fine. I'm still looking for higher prices. I don't see yet, of course, bearish scenario, especially starting from here with this correction, A, B, and a C potentially, or W, X, and a Y. Something has to be finished, anything. It doesn't matter. At the end, we need the fib level, okay, 0.23. It doesn't matter how much complex it's gonna make it, okay. It doesn't matter. Don't have headaches with it so much sometimes, especially when you have, of course, a fib level to be hit plus a very comfortable signal that we are still corrective, okay. This is what I would like to say. So just to reduce the drama, guys, because I see, like, also I know it a little bit from Discord, they start to have a lot of bearish questions. Okay. And I understand it so much. Even me, I mean, I ask myself many times, what if? But yeah, this is a clear price here that is still corrective, guys. So next one is render. Let's see, render 56. Okay, at 56 we are looking at render. Okay, audible, no micros. Okay, this is invalidation given. I just did it before we start the stream, just to make sure to remember it. Okay. All right, for the bullish here. Now, okay, I have to show you the micro here, but I think I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna use the same micro out, put it out, here we go. And wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, here we go. I'm gonna remove the noise. I'm gonna keep the important count here. Here we go. Okay, wave C unfinished. Okay. So again, let me explain why we are looking at very red price here. And if we are in A, B, and a C, which is a scenario already, if you remember, the triangle A, B, C, D, E, and only a wave B can be a triangle. Okay, we are looking therefore for a 1, 2, at least 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside, right? Or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 toward the upside. Okay. Of course, double 1, 2 here is preferable. 3, 4, 5 for the blue count, finishing wave 3. Currently, you're looking for a wave 4 in the yellow scenario. Okay, because you have a small double 1, 2s here. You have your wave 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 4 targets taken from the wave 2 to the wave 3. So now we are ranging, of course, inside the 0.38. So not nice, yeah. I mean, it's moving even lower, which is not really nice, right? But still, of course, in the fib levels for a wave 4. So we cannot complain yet, right? Now, the invalidation, unfortunately, is very far, right? I prefer that at least it is somewhere here, but it's somehow far. But what I feel comfortable with is that if you are in a wave C, okay, you need to finish 5 waves up. Okay, so at least you need this yellow scenario 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, because of course you have a bigger scenario here. Let's put this in orange, by the way. Of course, if you are bullish and continue towards the upside, you would like to see, of course, rather than a wave C, a wave 3 in the orange, meaning coming next, a big wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And next, coming the big 1, 2 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so which is, of course, the big wave 1. So even to be bearish, it's not the time yet. You need to finish a structure here, right? Now I know that the 1-to-1 fib level has been hit and retraced, but let's move also for more evidence inside it to see what's going on. So to get much more insight and much more maybe convinced that this is not the bearish here. So 15-minute chart. Basically, this is your wave 4. Your wave 5 is here. It can be here, sorry. Okay. Because you have 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Now, internally, this looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of like a very extended wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 internally. Here we go. I'm going to go 5-minute chart here. You have very extended wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So still an impulse, of course. It can be, of course, done there as 3 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you have an A, B, and a C. Yeah. So once you see this, like very clear A, B overshooting, we are corrective. You got the signal. And what you're looking at here, in case, let's say, guys, this is a 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3, right? 4, invalidation. Let me show you. It took the zone 1. Okay. Very close for the zone 1, which is it has touched it. Plus another evidence, again, the same problem. Short wave 3 is the shortest between the 1 and the 5. Don't think that this happened just in coincidence. Elliott wave is an incredible tool. Okay. This signal is for something to tell you that there is hesitation in the market. When you see this, that means psychology equal hesitation to move toward the downside, while of course moving in this impulse. Yeah, there was hesitation, meaning many traders were bullish, okay, because they thought ABC, okay, but at the same time a lot of drama, I don't know why, and it dropped even for more. So it create confusion in the market, and it start now to be much more confused, but everything's still corrective. And once we dive to this far, okay, the confidence in the market will comes back, of course, around this area potentially and moving toward the upside. Now we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, and this might be the end of this correction. A, B, C, or W, X, and a Y. Okay, A, B, and a C as an impulse, can be, and then W, X, and a Y. Okay, many reading can be here. Even it can be a flat for W, can be an X. Hopefully not so much longer correction, yeah, in time, for a W, X, and a Y. Hopefully not, but yeah, it can be. Of course, you might be in a zigzag. Yeah, in worst case. Therefore, I don't see yet, of course, bearish, guys. I don't see yet bearish, despite the red, despite everything moving down. Yeah, I don't see yet, of course, a bearish. Invalidation is still far. And I would say, okay, also, let's watch this one, okay? I mean, if we get to this level, it's not invalidation, but I would say risk is higher. Sorry. Okay, so you might consider what's going on with trading view. Okay, risk is higher for bearish. Okay, but it's not invalidation. All right, meaning just like you interfere with the zone 1 in the orange, it's not really nice to see it. Okay, so just keep it in mind. All right. Because, you know, I mean, if you are impulsive, you don't like to see the price interfering again in the main wave 1. Knowing that you are in 1, 2, 1, 2 here, yeah, 4, 5. This is your main invalidation, but preferably as a strength signal, it's just to stay above this high. Yeah? This is what I mean. KG, could you please do XRP? Yes, we can do this rocket. By the way, it should be like one of the main. XRP, sorry guys, it's a main coin, XRP, and it is very bullish, right? Is it correcting so bad? No, it's fine. All right, so that was for we were where, what we were doing, guys. Render. Yes, let's go for injective. So injective 1 hour 04. Here we go. That is injective. So for injective, as you can see, also we are also in the blue box. What is that? I'm just watching. What is that exactly? Oh, okay, yeah. This is a 1-to-1 fib level taken from a diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm seeing if this wave 5 longer than wave 3. Yeah, well, definitely it is already. We don't need the fib level even to see it. But yes, so there is no diagonal here. I was, I told you, I asked myself, I start to investigate the things. What if we are in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diagonal, we move down, but this is not the case even. Okay, that's why. So basically we are in the blue box, which is perfect fib level for this wave 4. The wave 4 in the orange scenario here, where you have a big wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so we are currently in a big wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and we're still looking, of course, for higher. Sorry, this big wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 1. I'm gonna remove this. No need. Here we go. Okay. And that because, of course, your wave 3, I mean, it's very clear in injective. It's not even complicated inside it. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 1, ABC for wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 3, correction. Okay. And once you start to see like 3 waves up, oh, okay, something is going on. And this was yesterday where I made a sell already there. Okay. Because I love to sell the top directly and then just stop selling. Okay, just make one move with the correction and just get out. This is my style, guys. Of course, no financial advice, but yeah, and that because of course it was very clear that we are in A, B, and a C. Now this correction is done and finished perfectly as an ABC expanding flat. And nothing is bearish if you think like 1, 2, 3, 4 anyway, interfering. So nothing is bearish, 1, 2, 3, 4. And even you didn't took the low. And even the wave 4 is 4 times, I think, wave 2. So something even longer for time is unfolding potentially here. Might be the W, the X, and the Y is coming as well. Can be even like A, B, and a simple C impulse towards the downside. The impulse might be a little bit scary, but I still, of course, see it, of course, as just simple correction. Okay, we are still in the blue box in the perfect fib level. Of course, you have 0.5, 0.618. Still, of course, possibility for a wave 4 can be there. Okay, like very deep. The invalidation is 11.23. Yes, we don't want to see, of course, the price taking, I would say, even lower a little bit. Let me just put it more. Yeah, 11.2. Okay. So this is an invalidation, I would say, in case the price takes it. But yeah, I hopefully not, and I don't think so. Yeah, because if you are in a wave A, B, and a C again as well, brackets. Here we go. You would like to see 5 ways up, meaning the white scenario 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave 3, and then of course 4, 5 to finish this white scenario here. Okay, and therefore we delete, of course, in case we are wave C, we delete what is after. You finish wave C, we move down, but this is not the case yet. Okay, it's not the time. Maybe, guys, maybe don't forget that Bitcoin might move for this risky zone. If in case it is bearish, like Bitcoin is gonna move down, of course we have to also be careful at the same time with the altcoins, because if you have realized, all of them has the same wave C. Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna see. I think even that we have passed the 1-to-1 fib level. Let me check. If we are in, oh, not yet. Here we go. Zigzag. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. This is what I meant. So this level to be tested. Okay, so the next, I mean, here, this is a target and to be watched as well. Okay, means the next level might be 13 and to be watched for bearish in case, guys. Yeah. TG was asking for whiff. May you look into? Oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah, you asked for it the first one even, I think. So sorry, we're gonna put whiff there because TG was the first commenter, and he yeah, because my pin was covering it, I didn't saw it. Sorry, TG. So that was for injective. I'm still looking, of course, for higher sooner or later again. Let's see Solana. Prasad, SPX is already in. Yes, SPX 6000 coming next. Already on our list, the main list, actually. So, Solana. Here we go. Okay, so Solana is also showing some red, a little bit very deep. Currently, we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finished, meaning you are in the wave. Yeah, you might be in the wave 1, 2, but we have already potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. No, this is not. Yep. So we have to be careful with Solana. Why? Because we finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this might be your wave C. Okay, but A, B, and a C. Yeah. If we take the 0.618, is that possibility? Oh shit! Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, we have to be careful with Solana. I'm not bearish, of course, guys. I don't mean to scare you, but basically, you finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect impulse. Hitting exactly 0.618. Uncommon target for a wave C in a zigzag as an ABC, right? And then moving down. Now, let's see if it is very bearish or not. I'm convinced, of course, with the 1-to-1 fib level to be hit for this bearish scenario. But let's see what's going on internally, of course, to be much more convinced that we are bearish. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Here starts the issue. First, we finished already there. Your impulse is done there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And then you start to get a 3 waves up and then moving down. By just looking at this as a 3 waves up, taking the high, meaning, of course, definitely this is an expanding flat, okay? And this might unfold, or maybe here the expanding flat is finished. You have the X, you have the Y, okay? Meaning W, X, Y as a zigzag, unfinished, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, and a C, okay? Yep, so basically we're very close as well to finish this correction, I would say, as a zigzag. But let me check the fib levels or the invalidation of the scenario that we are into it, which is the wave 4. In this wave 4, here. Okay, yeah, that's, I was like so close. What the hell did we invalidate? Okay, let me clean up to see better. Here we go. This is 1 here. This is your invalidation of bullish. Okay, so it's still a little bit far from it. Now it went deep. There is no doubt in it. So if this is your wave 2, I'm gonna take the lowest part of the wave 2 and the wave 3, wave 4 impulse. Okay, you just hit the 0.38. Wave 4 impulse, here we go. But unfortunately that the invalidation is very, very close. I'm gonna remove this. Unfortunately that the invalidation is very close to the 0.38, which is not nice to see. 156. So hopefully we get just one more low and we retrace back up, because that will be too much. And plus, this is a very long correction. I want to take a look closer again in this, if I can find here an impulse or not. Okay, my problem starts from here. It is 3 waves up, and it doesn't look like an impulse. Unless I have to consider this kind of like 1 2 1 2 3 4 and a 5, or big wave 1 2 3 4 and a 5 maybe. Let's see, very small. Yeah, it doesn't look nice. I don't see it as impulsive. But the problem, let's say it is 1 2, and then you have 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 and a 5, wave 3, then 4 and a 5, but you didn't took the high truncation. 1 2 3 4 5 ending diagonal. Yeah, I mean, if it is a wave 1, therefore we have to consider even a truncation with the wave 5, and then moving wave 2. Therefore, your invalidation goes down. But I'm not convinced in the wave 1. This is a problem. I would love to take it, but honestly, I'm not convinced with it. And also in the bigger overview, you see like it is 3 waves. Now, knowing that this looks like a perfect wave 3, you have a double 1 2 3 4 5 4 5, followed by a wave 4, and then ending diagonal, failing to take the high, truncated. What do you think, guys? Sometimes, yeah, sometimes price cannot be 100% clear, even in Elliott wave, guys. Sometimes, of course, we get like a little bit lost. But what do you think? Is it a wave 1 2, or do you think this is a wave 3? 3 waves, sorry. Is it 3 waves? Because this can make a huge difference, of course. Bringing our invalidation lower, meaning keeping buying, keep buying, or still keep the trade on towards the upside, despite the red. So it's a huge theme. Yeah. So I would say just let's keep it for wave 1 here. Okay. ABC. Okay, let's check therefore. Okay, do you know how we get much better answer? I'm just thinking, guys, sorry, but to get a better answer, you need a running flat, right? Because if your wave 1 here, okay, if your wave 1 is here, wave 1, wave 2 is a running flat, right? Sorry, truncated flat, because running flat is taking the high. Truncated flat ABC. And that means you need to finish a wave C in 5 waves, failing to take the low. Is this a 5 waves impulse? Yes, that is. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 for a wave 3 4 and a 5. Yes, it is. So yep, it is an ABC truncated. Okay, this is the answer. This is where you get much more convinced, guys. Okay, so yeah, I'm convinced with it. So A, B, and a C as truncated, your wave 1 is there. Okay, and currently higher potential, your invalidation is 156. Hopefully we don't take it and it solves this problem by itself. All right, so yeah, be careful with Solana anyway, guys. Be careful because it shows a lot of deep price. Okay, most of them. Okay, no, not if you have seen like injective, Ethereum, Render, Sui, FET, and Solana are the worst. okay, performer with this correction. Okay, let's move on, guys. Abudi, nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for your updates and thank you for the live. You're very welcome, buddy. All right, let's move for the AI 16. This is one of the most important one. Also, right now, let's see if it is diving deep or not. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on. So we are in this scenario first. Yeah, this is confirmation for higher, but in this price here, we took it and we moved higher, so we can remove it. One, two, one, two, one, two. Yes. So the scenario here is triple 1-2s, one, A, B, C for wave 2. If you remember, this also was given in the live stream. A, B, and a C, wave 2, and then moving toward the upside, which it happened, right? Now, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. I think 4 and a 5 given already. Let's check the micro. Oh, I didn't do any micro lately for AI 16, but let's do it. Actually, better to do it. Let's do it together, guys, because we want to make sure that this correction is related to here and not to inside this impulse, not this one, for example. Okay. Let's see. Of course, we have here 1, 2, and this is okay, 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, that's your wave 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, this is your main wave 3 anyway. This is your main wave 3 after double 1-2s. After this, you're looking for a wave 4. If you are in a wave 5 for 5, therefore you have to consider ABC, which is actually the case. Oopsie doopsie. Here we go. Therefore, it's double for 5, not 1 5. Here we go. You see how much important also the micro are, because of course it affects your whole count later on. So this is way the white. Here we go. And after this, you are looking here at an A, B, okay, and start a big correction. Now, as a signal that it's still corrective and still looking for higher, okay, so that is a good signal. Interesting. I have an idea, even a new idea here, but I have to investigate it first. What if we have 1, 2, right? What if we have like 1, 2 here and another 1, 2 again, smaller? It's fine because it can be the 1, 2 of this wave 3, 4, and a 5. Very interesting. Now, of course, I didn't give it before, definitely for a reason, but I would like to make sure again. Now, if we are in leading diagonal here, obviously that the wave 5 is longer, but do you know what? What if, oh man, reanalysis always. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, and a C. Oh man, it's a 1, 2. It is a 1, 2 here. 1, 2. I was like wondering why it is moving very deep. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, guys. So yeah, sometimes, of course, guys, sorry for this, but yeah, we can, of course, realize things later on when we look again. And especially with some more data. Yeah, this is more data that we get here to, of course, reanalyze. But what I'm saying here is that you have A, B, and a C can be, of course, definitely this is an impulse, by the way, and finished. So let me put this wave 2 here. This is in orange. Here we go. And this is your, this is your yellow. And this is gonna be in white. Okay, white brackets. And this is gonna be in blue brackets. Here we go. Okay, so basically we have 1, 2 here, probably finished wave 3 already there. This is your wave 4, and meaning that your invalidation for this is already there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is a diagonal. Wave 1 over there. And this is your invalidation. Okay, here we go. Yes, very convinced. Honestly, yeah, despite that there are many 1-2s here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Another 1, 2 here where you have ABCs. This is the wave 2. And then you have another diagonal leading an ABC expanding flat and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you know why I wasn't convinced in the beginning during the price action here? Because we were, I think, at this moment there. And that's why I didn't consider that this might be a 1, 2 here. Because normally, after leading diagonal, it is rare case to get an ABC expanding flat with a very, very deep wave C for this expanding flat. It is very rare case, okay? Normally, when you have diagonal, the wave 2 is very shallow in time and in price, and it starts to move very high. But to get an expanding flat, and that's why maybe mentally I didn't really reconsider it, but now I see it much better. Okay, so wave 4 and then wave 5. Okay, so probably we're still looking. Let's dive inside it to see this corrective. Do we have really to dive into it? I mean, obviously not. Everything is simply overlapping. Everything is overlapping, meaning definitely we are here in something corrective, very corrective. Plus, you can see if you, okay, you will tell me overlapping, it might be diagonal. If it is, let's say this is ABC, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, you need also a wave 3, which is very long, by the way, because you have here impulse, potentially correction, impulse for a zigzag. You need zigzags, right? Don't forget. And you might be here in diagonal zigzag. Well, can be, but don't forget that this is an ABC. So it can be, again, a very deep wave C. Now, I mentioned before with this guy here, AI16, that it is very volatile. Like every single move, it makes it really huge. Like right now, I'm moving like 15% just for a simple correction. And therefore, always use spots with this one, okay? Because it's very volatile, I would say. And don't forget that even the move toward the upside might be also very volatile when it starts really to jump high. And if you have several 1-2s, this is only the start, of course. Okay. So hopefully now we don't get invalidation. If we get invalidation, therefore, okay, there is something wrong going on in this one. But currently in this, I see a lot of overlapping. I'm not really convinced, and we're still looking for higher, I believe, once sooner or later. Now, let me just also check finally the fib levels. Where are we, just to get an idea? Okay, 0.38 still fine. Yeah, and you can even dive to the 0.5. It's also very fine. Now, this is a perfect invalidation of bullish. I love it because I always love to see the 0.618 and the invalidation close to each other. And this convinced me much more that this is a 1-2 here. Okay, AI16, one of my favorites. Yes, Abudi, same for me. I bought a lot of spots in it, honestly. And I'm still holding. Of course, I'm still holding. Yep, so basically, yep, that was it for AI16. Let's move for the next one, which is virtuals. 1 hour 30. Okay. All right. Virtuals, let me check here. Here we go. Need to drink some water, guys. Just 1 second. All right, we're back. Okay. So for virtual, let's check the daily. Okay, on the daily, we're still fine. We're still okay, right? So what we are looking at in virtual is a very nice clear price where we see 1, 2, 3. Wave 4 given, 0.5, deep a little bit, but it's fine. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 looking for wave 5, right? Now, of course, timing is getting so much long, but at the end, it is unfolding as it should be, right? Everything is unfolding as it should be. Now, it can be a wave C, of course, after 3 waves up, 3 waves down, you have an impulse towards the upside, which is almost the same scenario that you would like to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, impulse to finish around the 1-to-1 fib level. 0.618 can be also possible for this blue zone, right? Now, if we take a 1-to-1 fib level here for a zigzag A, B, and a C, right? A, B, and a C, 7.96, meaning the bearish were, because of course this is definitely an impulse toward the upside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have a perfect fib level for a wave 2, and you would like to see, of course, at least a wave C 1-to-1 fib level taken from A, B, and a C. This is your bearish. What is funny is gonna take the all-time high. What does it mean after 3 waves down? 3 waves up taking the all-time high, wave C expanding flat. Right? Wave C expanding flat, meaning, of course, you're moving corrective. Once you finish this wave C, you're moving for higher again, whether in A, B, and a C, or even still 1, 2, 3, 4, very long in time, and 5. Possibility shifts for a wave B based on the time, of course. Okay, so basically this is the daily. Currently on the daily here, what we are looking at can be, of course, something unfolding as corrective and can still be for looking for lower. Definitely this is an option, okay? Still can be an ABC, and still you look at the gap that you have still after this impulse, guys. I know that it took a long time. I know that it looks like finished 3 waves, but this, of course, proves that you are even corrective. Look at it. 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 3 waves down. W, X, and a Y even. But still 3 waves. Potentially, if this is bearish, you might still have the gap just in overall, guys, in a out of the box here. Let's move inside it to see if that is going to be the case. Why we see a lot of red? And by the way, why we don't see like really high movement? Yeah, 1.618 is normally the fib level that you would like to see for 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, right? So wave 3 did not yet reach of course, 1.618. Now you reach the 1.27, which is a wave 3 target, so that is kind of like fine. But you have double 1-2s here, right? So double 1-2s, if we are in double 1-2, you're looking definitely for higher still. In case we are right now in this wave 3 unfinished, so we have to count, of course, the micro level on the 15-minute chart to see what's going on. I hope that I did. No. Okay, so let's start with the micros here. Basically, we have, okay, so definitely this is a wave 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very clear. Okay, so this is the main one here. Wait a second. 1, 2. Oh, you have double 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, A, B, and a C. Okay. Yes, understood. All right. So what you have here is a 1, 2. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, wave 4, wave 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is the main impulse that it has unfolded. Here we go. Okay. So we have kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading diagonal, A, B, and a C for a wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, wave 3, wave 4, and then wave 5. Your wave 5 inside it, of course, is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Currently, you have, of course, another scenario here after it, which is 1, 2, 3, and a 4, and a 5. You're looking for this one as white. Okay. Now, I know the timing is very far, okay, from this one, and I don't like it. Yeah, so this is a very, very huge timing for it. And I don't see really a finished impulse here, right? I mean, if this is an impulse, your wave 5 is horrible. If we move inside it, 1, 2, what is your wave 3 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it still can be 4 and a 5. Your wave 5 finished in 3 waves, okay? So that is not a wave 5. This is, of course, 3 waves up, okay? And then starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I can say, what I can say here, that this is a perfect impulse, okay? 1, 2, 3, wave 4, wave 5, okay? So this is a perfect impulse. I don't know why, but it can be, of course, this is related to the ABC. But yeah, it's different from all the altcoins that we saw here in this area, okay? So this looks perfect impulse. Now, after it, we got, of course, a correction, and now you get, again, something impulsive, which is looking perfect as an impulse as well. Okay. Yeah, as I told you, virtuals always show clear price action and clear impulses. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, very perfect. A, B, and a C, expanding flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this impulse I can call finished. Hopefully, this finishes the structure that we are looking at as correction. Hopefully. How it can be finished? W, X, and a Y, wave Y is not allowed to be an impulse, and this is a problem which it opens for more low. Ay, 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 ay. So, yeah, very, I don't know, very bloody. What's going on today? Guys, what's going on? Why the market is very dramatic? So invalidation of bullish anyway is very far, but it's also very deep price. It's horrible, okay? I don't like it. I mean, what happened? It's the weekend. What's going on? Normally, even weekend is very slow and ranging. Boom, boom. Everything is fine in Bitcoin. FET, oh my god, still bleeding. So I mean, still in the blue box, nothing to be scared of. But why virtuals, for example, also is performing so bad? Maybe it's not. It's just my eyes that it sees it. But yeah, no, it is 0.5. It is deep. It is deep. Okay. Be careful. You finished an impulse internally, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that will turn it as a perfect ABC here. ABC, ABC, WX, and a Y. Okay. Yep. That is the scenario, guys. Okay, so basically I'm gonna join this inside this count here. Okay, the main count. No need anyway for the other things. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potentially finished for wave C as an ABC, meaning big W, X, and a Y can be finished here as 3 corrective waves. But we cannot confirm it yet. Even I mean the invalidation is very far here. But yeah, unfortunately, it is very far. Meaning here, 1.48, which is also like you cannot take it as reference. I mean, you get liquidated already with this whole move. So you have to be careful, guys. As you know, as I mentioned before, when I see the things moving back to this, well, already showing a weakness, I would say After being a confirmation here for higher, now it is higher risk for lower because we broke it here. Okay, but it's just higher risk, not invalidation. Yeah, but still. Hmm. One, two. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what if? Yeah, sorry guys, I was thinking, what if we are in diagonal as well? Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna take this as a wave 2. Or even all of it as a wave 2. Or just, yeah, just like that. But also a little bit expanding here, which I don't like it so much. Okay, so we're gonna keep it, maybe. There is a possibility, of course, to be in diagonal, right? Where you have potentially here a zigzag, wave 1. You have wave 2, zigzag for a wave 3. You're looking for 4 and a 5 towards the upside. Yeah, so there is also this possibility. If not, if we're gonna come back to this invalidation, what does it mean, guys? I mean, I know that is very low. This invalidation is very low, but this is a confirmation for a big move again towards the downside, meaning 3 ways down, 3 ways up, something to unfold toward the downside, whether an impulse or a structure. 3 waves, 3, 3, and 3, or 3, 3, 5. Okay. Hopefully not. Hopefully we simply continue towards the upside. All right. Let's see Tau. If you have time, total 3. I think it is time to stop, but it's gonna be the last one, bro. Yes, sure. Oh, you're one of our Discord member, bro. You're welcome, man. Okay. So we were at Tau. Yes, Tau at 1 hour 42. So I'm trying to get a conclusion today. I just want to finish the stream with a conclusion. Okay, so to see what's going on. But yeah, basically right now we see, of course, a lot of reds. But for example, Bitcoin is still, of course, in this triangle. Can be ABC even, of course. I mean, Bitcoin here can be an ABC, right? A, B, and a C, regular flat. Okay. In case we break the triangle, this is the next scenario. Wave C, regular flat. Okay. Let me go back to this here. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is our target for Bitcoin anyway. Okay. I mean, Bitcoin is fine. This is our target for Bitcoin anyway. This is the one-to-one fib level. We can remove it, which is in confluence by the, if you have realized, it is in confluence with the 0.23. Let me put it to the left. Okay, with the 0.23 in confluence with the one-to-one fib level taken from the ABC regular flat. And it looks like this is what it's going to be, probably, yeah, because currently we're getting very close, of course, to break this triangle. So let's put this also as invalidation of triangle, right? Once you take this low, 116, 680, this is a signal, of course, that we're moving towards the 116, 133, okay? Yeah. Then blue box. Anyway, Bitcoin is seeking for it sooner or later. Okay. Let's check another SUI. Okay. Yeah, and SUI is the same, potentially doing. Can be, of course, a wave 5 finished there, or it can be finished even here as WX and a Y. Now, if we have kind of like 3 ways down, 3 ways up, also regular flat. Okay, so in confluence, sorry, in confluence for a regular flat here, we have, oh, okay, a little bit deeper, might be 0.5 fib level. Okay, we might get even inside this blue box, and potentially a little bit lower. Very bloody. Yeah, and also in confluence with this support here, right? Yeah, much more convincing, I would say, this area, and then moving up. Okay, I don't know why, guys. I mean, yeah, I mean the it is weekend normally, so it means who's selling are just like normal traders. FOMO. It just I think like okay, after a very long green one, we see a little bit of red. Okay, this is a massive drop and so on, and it start to escalate and escalate, but I don't see it yet even impulsive from the beginning. But it's just that okay, it's just FOMO right now. Yeah, like okay, it's gonna like take it back, all of it, you know. This is psychology, but I think once we get to this area, confidence might start come back. Okay, coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 is still, of course, there playing, guys. Don't forget the direction is for toward the upside. Okay, so sorry for Tau. All right. Tau also is showing a lot of red. We are currently on the micro level for wave 4 in the orange, which is already here. Okay, taken from this wave 2. Okay, we got a higher wave 3 after. Here we go. Okay, so it's still normal in the required area. Okay. Invalidation very far still very far. And we're looking for higher. I would like to check, by the way, just to be much more convinced, KGT. Honestly, KGT is an awesome tool, guys. I know that I created, of course, it's my baby, but I still use it every day and every time. Okay, so we see a sell signal already there given on the 5-minute chart. So there is a signal, but the problem here, you need to go to the 15-minute chart to get, of course, much more data. Okay, it's bye. All right, here we go. This is the data that I'm looking for. Well, okay, as you can see, even this one, okay, as you can see here, the signal for the bull run for KGT, I shared this, by the way, on Discord, that the signal here that you have for this bearish, meaning this drop there, was already taking the high with the price. So if you get a line here, you will see almost the price was taken. And that create a divergence for the bearish, which it's make it, of course, it makes it weaker for the sellers. Okay, you're gonna see some move towards the downside after the signal, but it's gonna be very weak, and this is your signal, of course, that you're moving for higher, right? Yeah, so that was, of course, the invalidation of bearish, I call it always, and moving for higher, and this was the signal exactly. Now what you see here, after all, that the price is still in divergence. It means like you would like to see, of course, the signals here and the price action moving down in convergence in one direction, but this is not the case. Therefore, I'm still looking for higher, even on a very lower time frame. It takes sometimes with this website AGR, I don't know. Okay, let's just leave it. I don't know why it takes okay, here we go. We have a buy signal, right? Yes, okay. All right. On the lower time frame, guys, we have a buy signal and divergence, and I believe this is gonna play. Is this the strongest? Yes. All right. We have, yeah, I believe this is a divergence. All right, let me check again. Yes. Okay, it's gonna play up again, I think, for Bitcoin soon on the lower time frame, of course. And here we go. Yeah, it started the signals, and it might still be in a wave D before your invalidation. It might, and now the KGT is kind of confirming that this is your wave C triangle. We might be in a triangle, guys. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna see anyway. But yeah, that is for KGT. Nice signal for the 1 minute. I would like to see also one more, guys. Just bear with me. Okay, this is a 5 minute. We have a sell. Okay, we need to go very low. Do we have divergence? Just now. Just now. But very close. The price also very close to take the low at the same time, which is not very strong, I would say. But yeah, basically the bulls are getting back. Basically the bulls are getting back, guys. Okay. So sooner or later, with one more low, even can be very, very strong uptrend again after it. Okay, no financial advice, but this is what I love in KGT, guys. It shows exactly the CVDs and it gives the right signals most of the time. I'm not sharing it so much in the videos. I don't know if you like it, guys. Let's make a poll about it. Do you want me to share? Because I get sometimes comments, okay, that don't put indicators and so on, just stay with Elliott wave. Do you? I'm not sure if you like it or not. Sharing KGT indicator in the analysis. Here we go. You tell me, guys. So let's start with what we were looking at, SPX or Tau. I think Tau, we passed it, sorry. So for Tau, oh, we already did the things. Okay, we are in a wave 4, we are in the blue box, everything is fine. Invalidation of bullish. Okay, what I would like to see is just an overview before moving for something else, just a very fast overview. Yeah, I'm not convinced yet. I'm not convinced with anything bearish. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, wave 4, wave 5 can continue toward the upside, unless of course ABC extended wave C. So, but how much long this is gonna still? Yeah, you have the gap. This is a problem. You have the gap. And this is my biggest fear here. A, B, and a C. Like just getting the perfection yet for wave 2. And that will be very annoying, right? That would be very annoying. But currently we still higher. Now higher risk starts there, guys. If we take this one too, okay, I would say higher risk for lower, okay? Taking this zone 1 here, okay? Knowing that it's not invalidation, okay? But it start to create FOMOs much more, yeah? Like it, psychologically, the market will start to react even worse, okay? This is what I'm saying. If we get to this level. Because, you know, when touching there, they see it as also a weakness, right? So, all right. Okay, that's it for, yeah, let's move for SPX. 1 hour 54, 54, sorry. Okay, SPX 6000. I mean, this is in several 1-2s, yes. And we are looking currently on the 2 hours chart. We are looking at 1-2 here, of course, you have big 1, 2, but what is my other 1, 2 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Sorry, guys. Okay, yes. So this is should be in yellow. Here we go. Yellow. This should be in the white. Okay. So currently we are looking at, is this still looking after this wave 3, right? In the gray here. Inside it, you still have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 to finish a wave 3, to finish a wave 4, and finishing with it wave 5. With this wave 5, you finish wave 3 in the white, wave 4, wave 5, and with it you finish the wave 3 in the orange. The wave 5 also here. This is your wave 5, finishing with here also, finishing with it wave 3, with the wave 4, 5. So many 1, 2s down and many 4, 5s. Very bullish. But yeah, I'm still looking here right now before looking for those big 1, 2s. Because we have here double 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We have 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Finished here. A smaller 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, this is also a smaller one. Currently, therefore, you are looking for this another 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Okay, yes. It starts from there. This is the whole thing 1, 2, by the way. It is 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave 1. Then 1, 2 again here. And therefore, yes, we can call here a finished wave 4. And yeah, we have to be careful. This wave 1 is here. A, B, and a C. Okay, here we go. We already put the count there. Smooth 1 hour chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, and a C expanding flat for a wave 2. This is your wave C there. Sorry, it's a little bit chaotic. I think it has been a long time. I didn't visit this chart. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3 finished over there. Currently, you're looking for a wave 4. Can be deeper. Invalidation is over there. So invalidation of bullish is over there. 1.325. Okay. Regarding fib levels, are we close? Let's reverse this. Okay. 0.38, very normal still. Very normal. Okay, it's not a diagonal. This is very normal. Okay. Even probably can be blue box. Okay. Here we go. Let's dive inside it even micro level to see what's going on in it. Is it, well, definitely it is corrective, guys. So by simply looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, finished your wave 5 over there, wave 3, right? You are looking after it at A, B, and a C. Currently, wave C is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Invalidation, well, yeah, not taken. So it's a perfect impulse. Look, guys. Do you see the gap? It's not taken. So it's a perfect impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yep. And probably even 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finally finish it. Okay. 4 and a 5. Hopefully it finishes exactly like that inside this blue box. 0.5 fib level in confluence. Okay. Yep. That's it for SPX. Let's see XRP. Okay, so XRP was very banana. There we go. Very nice banana. What we are looking at is, yeah, our scenario still unfolding. Sorry guys, I'm thinking what is finished and you're looking for wave 4. Okay, this is a scenario. What if 1 ABC, wave 2, wave 3, 4, and 5? Okay, yes, this is a scenario. Okay, we have double bullish scenario, guys, for XRP also. Now, if we are in a leading diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, the wave 3 is, of course, leading diagonal A, B, and a C, right? It's a zigzag finished. You're looking for a wave 4, okay? After this impulse, but let's move inside it. Well, what should I count in it? It's just one leg. Okay, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your, yeah, this is a part of the wave 5, wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. I believe it's done, finished, guys. Yeah. So 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4, very shallow, wave 5, 1, 2. You see one candle for the 2. You see the wave 3. You see one candle here for the 4 and a 5. And then moving down again with the wick. Hello, Solitarios. How you doing, buddy? Okay, so basically you have to watch the next fib levels for a wave 4 here in a diagonal. Here we go. Wave 4 diagonal might be here. Yeah, the perfection is 0.38 wave 4. So we have to be careful. Yeah, we might dive back a little bit. Okay. It's a diagonal wave 4, but it's not gonna be very fast, by the way, like this. Of course, I think it's gonna take time, guys. Okay, I think it's gonna take a while, somehow like this. Okay, at least to show some length. You would like to see something like this. Okay, now this is a scenario. Okay, so this is the first scenario. An alternative scenario here where we have several 1-2s, of course. So let's check this if we want to set up the count. So yeah, we were setting it already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is a wave 4 to be updated. 3, wave 4, wave 5. Yeah, so this is the zone. This is the 1, wave 1. And then, okay, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. So no need to put all of this. Just keep it short, guys. Here we go. 4 and a 5. Here we go. So this is ultimate bullish, of course. 3, 4, and a 5. 4 and a 5. 3, 5, and a 4. Okay. So yeah, we're looking therefore for this wave 4 taken. This is a wave 5 already taken. Let's just put the wave 4 impulse. Yep, in the perfect zone. Also very convincing, honestly. Because you are looking right now to this 1, 2, probably, yeah. And this is simply a full wave 3 toward the upside, and then wave 4, meaning blue zone here can be possible, of course, based on timing, is also already convincing. Okay, so you have passed double time, I think, yes. And internally, we see, yeah, definitely this is nothing impulsive, guys. Yeah, unless if you want, okay, we're gonna dive deeper later, but if you are in 1, 2, 1, 2, okay, even you took the high here. Very corrective, guys. I see it as A, B, and a C. Okay, this is a W, X, and a Y. Or it can be simply A, B, C as well, regular flat. Okay, but definitely this is corrective. Let's see confluence for regular flat, by the way. Okay, yeah, it might dive a little bit deeper, even in regular flat, right? Even a regular flat normally is not that big issue because it tried to be a little bit low. But yeah, because this is very like very impulsive, the market reacts, of course, back. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You're still very far even from invalidation here. Here we go. Still very far. 2.35 invalidation of bullish. And very obvious, by the way, that you are in 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4, and a 5. Okay. Sorry for the sound. I just hit the mic. Okay. Next, I think we start a special request. Sorry, guys, we dived very deep today, and it took time a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna start with the special request with WIF. All right, so let's see WIF what is doing. WIF, here we go. A very old target already reached. Okay, let's start from the daily as well. I prefer daily. Okay. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Sorry, it is good. I mean, 1, 2, but yeah, I mean, it took this. What the hell? Yeah, not really nice. Honestly, it's not really nice. You know, yeah, risk for higher, and plus probably it is impulsive the way 4 not interfering with the zone 1, but I have to check the zone 1 first. I mean the wave 1 what it is. So higher risk for lower. Yeah. Okay, let's move inside it before anything. Even more micros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 and a 5. Okay. So basically, oh, okay, you have 3 waves. Three, 4, 5. So because here you have kind of like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5 even. Oh my god, horrible. And then big wave 1, 2, meaning big 4, 5 again. Jesus. Okay, I mean, this is a huge impulse. Unless we get invalidation directly and it turns it into something very WX and a Y somehow, but so far it looks very impulsive. 1, 2, 1, 2, at least you have several small 1, 2s. Oh, that is one of them finished there. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. You have something finished 4, 5 here, and then 4, 5, probably one more 4, 5, and then big 4, 5. So yeah, a lot of annoying price. But here, you still have a signal that you are corrective. Okay, you still have a signal that you are still corrective. You see 3 waves, and again, the shortest, wave 3. You're still very corrective. This is a W, X, and a Y. Okay. Yes. Now I'm convinced that it might turns into something like wave Y structurally. Okay. So W, X, and a Y. In case this is gonna finish as an impulse, can be a zigzag somehow like this. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be dramatic a little bit, guys, and this is the title. Okay. Dramatic, it doesn't mean bearish, okay, but dramatic, like a lot of red, a lot of fear and FOMO, but everything is still bullish, I believe. Okay, what happens here in a bigger view right now? So if we are here in a big wave 1, 2, 3, well, obviously, guys, do we have micro for? No, but okay, I'm gonna make it fast. So obviously you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished over there for a wave 1 potentially. Yeah. This diagonal, bye-bye. Okay, it's not working. So, meaning you finish here, you have already a big wave 1, 2, 3. You're looking for a wave 4, which is very very close, guys, very close. Even this one is very close for invalidation. Oh, yeah, that is not good. Okay, that is not good for wave. So be careful, guys. Okay, it might be, yeah. So be careful. All right. Now I'm convinced that okay, if you are reading here 1, 2, 3, wave 4, taking zone 1, it's done. What is next, therefore? Simply continuation toward the downside for a bigger wave 2 here, after having probably here a wave 1. Yeah, wave, I'm just checking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also not convincing, so I would take the same as we did for all the altcoins, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 running flat for a wave 4, wave 1, and then A, B, and a C expanding flat for wave 2, meaning 1, A, B, C for wave 2, wave 3. Diagonal, it doesn't work even, yeah, so it doesn't even work anymore. Another scenario, of course, is the WX and a Y. WX and a Y. Here we go. You can finish a W and X here and a Y. Of course, this was before for here, but I'm gonna just expand it there. WX and a Y. Your wave Y is simply this zigzag. After a zigzag, yep, potentially here after a zigzag, yeah, for a W, and you're looking for X. Incredible, yeah. But whiff doesn't look, guys, so be careful, guys. Okay, you have to be careful. It looks very bloody. Okay, next one is a FARTCOIN. Okay, FARTCOIN. One, two. Okay, so FARTCOIN is already showing this potential, yeah, for a wave 2, A, B, and a C. So we have to be careful. But let's count the micros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So definitely this is, look, guys, it's not that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 3, 4. You see, it's already invalidated. Okay, FARTCOIN is a little bit much more clearer, guys. Okay, it is bearish. Now, oh my God, I sorry, guys, I retreated. It is very corrective. It's not bearish. A, B, and a C, but yeah. And that means after 3 waves down, 3 waves up, you're looking for a massive move toward the downside for a wave C. And that means it's a big wave A, B, and a C. Okay. Very corrective. And this might be your big wave 1, 2 here. Here we go. Direction of the market still toward the upside. Okay, on the 1 hour chart, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 leading diagonal, A, B, and a C, wave 2, wave 3. Even in a bigger view, 2 hours chart, you still even very bullish here. You have 1, 2, 3, wave 4, perfect hit, and you're still looking for higher wave 5. So I would say direction still a little bit for higher here in overall, but you might see a correction and then continuation. Okay. Yeah, very tricky if this happened. This is a very tricky market. I don't know why it's doing this, but yeah, that's not nice to see. That was at 2 hours, I think 10 minutes. Okay. AR weave. I don't find this, buddy. Maybe you mean AR, simply AR. What is weave? Ah, this one. Okay. Yep. Okay. Bro, where did you found this coin? I mean, even yeah, you barely find it in KuCoin, crypto.com, but the main platforms like Bybit and Binance doesn't offer it. And this is exactly what I expect to see. I mean, it's not so bad. It's not so bad, but yeah, I mean, where is the bull run for this thing? I mean, okay. Um, yeah, this is a diagonal. This is a diagonal because you have here the wave 4 interfering with zone 1. So definitely you have here wave A or wave 1. Wave 2 can be finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. Yeah, it's not that bad, honestly. It's not that bad. But I never heard in this one. I don't know. And also not afforded by major platforms. I mean, crypto.com is a good one, but like Bybit, Binance, blue. Here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Potentially wave 1. Can be wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, ending diagonal. Okay, everything is fine. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, everything is fine. This is an impulse. And you have an ABC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, definitely. Okay. All right. Let's dive in. 2 hours. Ooh, your wave C is over there, buddy. Okay. You don't see it on the daily, but your wave C is there. This is a part of the impulse. Alt vs BTC looks terrible, Chris. Yeah, alts I would say yes, they are bleeding today. Yeah. And we mentioned that the dominants still have one more high, by the way. And here we go. Yeah. Bitcoin is fine. It's still in the triangle. We mentioned this in the KGT as well. Still working, I think. Okay, yeah. Buy signal, yeah. Yeah, we have a divergence, and this is what you mentioned. And of course, it might unfold the wave D toward the upside. Now the altcoins, also some of them, also Sui showed also kind of like divergence. So here we go, it's working. But it was not very strong, the divergence. So it might move up a little bit and then down and up and down. So, but what it tells you, because there is a divergence, it tells you that it's gonna invalidate any move, like impulsive, yeah, impulsive move. Because if this takes the low right now, you can start to think, okay, what if this is a wave 5, right? But here we go. You get some answers. Sorry, back to AR. AR on crypto. Oh shit, we lost it. Weave. Yeah, here we go. Oh. Here we go. Yeah, so I was mentioning that your wave C is on the daily. It was on this leg is belonging to your wave C 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And that's why I was yeah, like wondering where is the bull run for this one. But of course, that is some nice price. Let's put this in daily first as a file. Daily. Okay, now let's start the 2 hours chart. We have here okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the impulse. Yeah, this is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can be. I mean, it looks like 5 waves, which is not nice. Right? Sorry, 3 waves, not 5. But, oh, let me dive inside. Um, okay. Yeah. All right. So, look, this candle, guys, this week, I know it's complicated a little bit, but sometimes you have to consider 1, 2 here. Okay. If you understand, if you understand the candles from bigger time frame, how it might react inside it. Yeah. So this is a move up, move down, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Um, yeah. So not all. I mean, of course, this was a little bit experience with time, but here we go. If you go lower time frame, you see it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this is what I meant. So yes, you have a 1, 2 here. 1, 2, and then of course you're looking for 3, 4, 5 towards the upside. Okay, great. So clearer price. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is gonna be your white. This is your wave 3 here. This is your wave 4. Your wave 5 is unfolding. We're gonna put this in brackets blue. Okay, or let it be yellow. Okay, much clearer. Okay, so yeah, you're looking for higher, still fine. The correction is not deeper like other altcoins, by the way. So interesting. You did not reach 0.38 yet. Okay, very interesting. Yep. Based on time, it can be longer. Yeah, it still can be. Oh, wave 2. It still can be longer a little bit, but yeah, you are in the 0.38. Wave 4 over 2. Yeah, here we go. This is a blue box actually. So you might seek a little bit lower still, yeah, because based on time, you might seek a little bit more time, yeah. Might be like A, B, and a C somehow, and then moving up. Chris, do you mind looking at gold spot? Um, okay, sorry guys, I don't know everything in crypto, but I'm not sure if you mean that is gold in crypto, something like this. Gold spot. Because I know the gold is only in commodities futures. Can you please explain what you mean gold spot? I'm sorry, man. I'm not so familiar in everything. So here we go. The first one. This one? Commodities. So I'm right then. Just called commodity. Okay, bro, we are in crypto channel. For the gold, you can of course find the stocks, KG Trading stocks, and there we do the gold. Okay, sorry, buddy, but everyone is interested in crypto here mostly. I know that is very interesting, the gold also for me, but yeah, it's on the other channel. Sorry, buddy. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And by the way, the gold is already analyzed in a video. You can watch it as well yesterday night. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 4, of course. Wave 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Das Weed. Verleid me Flügel. Ja, Chainlink would be nice, dude. Okay. Tut mir leid, buddy. Sorry, man. You're a little bit late. We should end the stream right now after those special requests. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Maybe next time. Yeah. Yeah, most welcome, Chris. Okay. Let's move on. Let's see. This was, I think, before 18, something like this. Let's see ONDO. Guys, let's move on. I'm very late today. I'm happy to chat with you, of course, guys. Not every time, just like a full focus on what's going on, but yeah, at the same time, chatting with you a little bit. So, ONDO. Okay, for ONDO is still fine. It's not very problematic. Obviously, this is not impulsive. 1, 2, 3, 4 interfered with the zone 1. Therefore, nothing. You already passed the 1-to-1 fib level for a diagonal, so this scenario is out. Okay, no diagonal anymore. We're looking only for 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5 towards the upside. Okay, this is your wave 1, 2, and we're looking after right now another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in the gray, and we are looking for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the white to finish wave 3 in the yellow, 4 and a 5 toward the upside. Wave 4 here, you got already 0.5, which is, I would say, more than perfect and enough. It can take more time, probably can be, of course. Based on the timing, you still can range even until the double time. Okay, here we go. You still can range onto there. Yep. Internally, on the 15-minute chart, 1, 2, 3, 4 interfering. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 interfering with zone 1. No impulse. Simply zigzag, or kind of like a W, X, and a Y. Now this is an impulse, yes. This is a fine impulse where you see 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Invalidated. So if this 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, okay, impulse, then you're looking for wave 2, unless, of course, another 1, 2 here. Therefore, it is very bearish, of course, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, meaning 1, 2, yeah, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Invalidation, in case this happens, so be careful, of course. Invalidation is already there. Here we go. Invalidation of bullish. Okay. And this is a wave 1. Why? Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading diagonal ABC expanding flat. Okay. All right. Next one is that was for ONDO on the micro level. Of course, on the bigger overview, we're very bullish. You can see it, of course, on the video for ONDO. The latest one is very well explained. 227 for JASMY. Where is MT? MT! Yo, man. MT loves JASMY. And he asks me on Discord every day for it. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inside it, and you have another wave 1, 2. I already made one before for JASMY. Of course, that was for MT, and I think it was updated yesterday. So yeah, it worked. Well, perfect. I mean, I already yesterday mentioned this blue box in the video, and I think the video was in this area, still in the top. So I mentioned that we're gonna visit this blue box, and here we go. Obviously, everything is very, very corrective. Very, very corrective. So nothing to be afraid of, guys. Invalidation of the bullish is, of course, this one. Okay, invalidation of bullish. Here we go. All right. That's it for JASMY. EGLD. Let's see this one. We are at 2 hours 29. Okay, EGLD. Okay, it's a crypto index. Crypto. Okay. Crypto index. Market capital. Is that true? Is that is a crypto capital, bro? I don't know. It doesn't looks like something capital. Yeah. Um, I don't know what is that, bro, but I'm not really interested in it. And I believe, I mean, this is capital market of crypto, or what is it? Is it a simple crypto, a coin, a token? I don't know what is that, but I'm really not interested, because if it is a coin, it's horrible. Okay, and if this is a capital market of the crypto, is more horrible. Okay, so I'm not convinced in this one. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna pass. So 2 hours, 30 minutes. Okay. We are at Matic here, right? We're looking for Matic, right? Yes. Okay, so Matic is also, yeah, looking for, of course, higher 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We are in a wave 4 potentially. You're starting a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a major wave 5. Let's go directly to our chart here. We are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 expected anyway. Blue box. I mean, yeah, this is the same as expected. The time even required is not yet hit. In case you are in wave 2 here, you need more time. Okay, might be triangle. Okay, and then moving for higher. Nothing is bearish. Okay, 15-minute chart. Oh yeah, horrible. Okay, nothing is bearish, guys. Everything is still, of course, simply corrective. Next one is finally total 3, guys, and we're gonna finish up. So total 3, which is, I mean, this is a total, this is a capital market for crypto. Yeah. For total 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We're still looking for a wave 5. Now, in the lower time frame, we mentioned, yes, we might be in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we took invalidation. Sorry. We took invalidation of a bullish here. And that means, of course, you are not in a wave 3 here. You're not in a wave 3. The wave 4 went very deep. And even also taking this wave 1. So, okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only expanding diagonal can be, or, of course, corrective here. A, B, and a C. There is no other scenario. A, B, and a C. And that means also you are in A, B, or W, X, and a Y. W, X, and a Y, because you are in 3 waves down. Currently, you're looking for potentially 5 ways up, meaning simply regular flat here. Target, blue zone, which is still nice. It can move towards the upside still. What does it mean is 3 ways up, 3 ways down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a bigger view. What does it mean here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it a part of diagonal? Yeah, but we said it cannot be impulsive. Okay. So no, it's simple correction here. But the good thing is that it is preserving this trend. Yeah, this trend line is preserved. Yeah, not broken yet. And I believe, of course, the bearish market can start, of course, once you break it. In case, yeah, we see it. In conclusion, guys, let's talk about conclusion. Now, we see, of course, a lot of corrections everywhere, most of the coins, but we saw some coins showing weakness, okay? Like FET, right? It was very deep move from FET, getting the invalidation. But most of the coins like SUI and Render and Ethereum, they are still above and inside this blue box where we are expecting wave 4. Plus, everything, most of the altcoins shows that this is a start of a correction. For example, here 1, 2, 3, 4 invalidation. Some of them show some problems with this wave 3, where you have, of course, the shortest, and that means that everything is going on is still corrective. Now, based on the time, we need time. Don't forget, we are weekend. It might need the whole weekend to correct, and we might proceed the move toward the upside, of course, on Monday, and we see happy days again. So basically, nothing is bearish, guys. I'm saying this is simply correction. Okay, that's it. Okay, welcome back, MT. We're gonna finish right now, but your lovely Jasmy has been analyzed, sure. Okay, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for your likes and comments, and of course, see you in the next one. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.